cooked last night. I played tennis yesterday. I have washed the dishes. A lot of my students are saying, hey Clyde, they sound right. What's the problem? Sorry guys, they're not. ED sounds always cause my students problems. They can make an advanced student sound like a beginner. But don't worry, I'm going to help you out. Okay, so there are actually rules when it comes to ED sounds. If a word ends in T or D, the ED has an id sound. Observe. Wanted, interested, invited, needed, reminded, recommended. For these letters, the ED has a T sound. Helped, stopped, clapped, cooked, looked, asked, surfed, sniffed, stuffed, coughed, laughed, washed, pushed, wished, watched, attached, stretched, missed, dressed, discussed, danced, convinced, iced, fixed, mixed, relaxed. If the words end in these, the ED has a D sound. Called, traveled, mailed, cleaned, opened, learned, covered, entered, offered, hugged, dragged, begged, lived, loved, moved. Now the S has a Z sound here, so be careful. Used, refused, confused, amazed, sneezed, realized, robbed, disturbed, rubbed, seemed, aimed, confirmed. If words end in a vowel sound, the ED has a D sound also. Played, enjoyed, followed, tried, continued, allowed. My friend and I were invited to a birthday party last week. She reminded me to get a gift on the way there. We waited in line for ages, but the gift looked amazing. I was stuffed after eating 5 pieces of cake. We laughed as we watched our favorite comedy together. I washed the dishes by myself. We danced and then relaxed with a few drinks. After she opened all the presents, she hugged us and said she loved every second. Then I realized how late it was. I tried to call a taxi, but no luck. We walked home and watched Clyde's amazing English videos before going to sleep. Now you're thinking 2 things. That was one of the most amazing stories of all time. It should be a movie. Also, how can I remember all of these rules? I know you've heard this before, but surround yourself with English. Immerse yourself. Listen to songs, watch movies, and read books in English. Make friends whose native language is English. When you're reading, read out loud. I know it sounds strange and you might look crazy if you're on the bus, but it really helps. Reading will become listening and speaking if you do it out loud. But the most important thing you can do, and most students don't know this, it's a big secret, but book a lesson with me. Your pronunciation will be perfect, I guarantee you. See you soon, guys.